sign wage agreements.
I think we're done. Are we done with John? We're rolling, so don't think.
I need a bigger drawer.
You want me to get you a filing cabinet?
You know, that would be kind of nice. I mean, I know, but if you had every month, you just put
Yeah.
for meeting, you just do
Well,
month by month.
we could get a lockable one.
You know what I'm, but then if somebody'd say something, you could go back in there and find it. But you have all that information, so.
But it's also easier to look at your own stuff than it is.
Don't do it. We don't need file cabinets. But, you know, and I know we're that, given that life save or whatever, life save,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay almost as much as it's gonna insure 40 people, 40 families.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna pay out of pocket.
Luckily, you had something to pay. Luckily, you had something that would pay part of that, though, because I've heard that Blue Cross and Blue Shield won't cover any of that.
On Medicare, and probably if I'd had a supplemental, maybe the supplemental would have picked up.
But yeah, we get that put in.
Mine's a
Hopefully,
little over $1,200, I think, is what out of pocket for that flight. It's more than what my hospital bill is in A's.
Seriously.
What I gotta pay out of pocket.
Wow.
oh, we still have Dolores too. I forgot about that.
Head's swimming now.
He was right behind me at one point.
No,
Probably ran away.
he's right here.
Okay, we'll call the meeting back to order. Do you have anything else, John, Dolores? Anything else we need to talk about?
I do have one item. Jeannie from the Register of Deeds came to me and asked me about doing the transfer that you guys have approved for her to put funds aside for her future if she would happen to have a long period of illness to compensate for, because she wasn't building into her budget enough to each year for her to be gone.
To support a
She-
full-time
right.
person.
And so I thought about it after she asked me, and for one, I didn't know where you could even put that kind of money if we could do the transfer.
That's, wouldn't you say that's one of those things that you can't budget for?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And so
just
it's
something
gonna
you're
go
gonna,
over budget,
you're
you
just
gotta
gonna
find it
go over
someplace
budget.
else.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, the way she approached me, it was already discussed and approved by you guys to do it, and I'm going, I don't know
I
how
thought she
you
was
could
already
do it.
building it into her budget.
Yeah, that's the impression we got.
That's what.
Okay.
No, it's not. I don't think it's being carried over.
The problem is that
Well, I don't know
It
how
doesn't
you
carry
could
over,
carry it
does it?
over.
Right, but it was my understanding that with each budget for each year,
She-
there was a cushion that was being built in there, and the explanation that she gave was because just in case I get sick and someone needs to be here full time, this is what I've built in my budget for this year.
But she's not necessarily coming in wanting it transferred.
yeah, and I
Okay.
don't know of any authority that
Yeah.
you could set it aside.
Well, I couldn't think of any either, so that's just how she approached me, so I just thought I would
Well, that
ask.
was our understanding.
Okay, okay.
And I think she asked me that, and I told her, well, that's where the general will make up that. if
Yeah,
someone does have
okay.
it.
All right, well, that was just one of my questions, and I thought, well, since John was here, I would like to ask while he was here. But I don't know.
Well, thank you so
if
much,
we're-
John, for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Have you got, or you got a copy of that notice that we need to get to the paper?
Yes, yes.
So,
Yep.
okay. Be sure we get her to the paper. So, while I'm working on this amended budget, do you want me to pull that 15,000 out of your capital outlay and put it down in your transfer line?
Yes.
Okay. Should some of the other departments,
Do we want to do it that way, or just
Well,
revert
this-
our resolution for,
I think it'd be better to, if we're amending the budget now, let's go ahead and get everyone in there
yeah.
so that
yeah,
it's already a pre-approved budget transfer.
Yeah.
And they know that they,
I will send them an email and tell them to,
Within the general fund.
right, within the general
Yeah.
fund, give me the amount that you were
Budgeted.
budgeting to
put in equipment?
And let me
put in
know, and then
equipment
I'll,
reserve, and then Monday I can send that to you.
because, yeah. Okay, great.
So just changing from line item to line item, we'd have to still do an amended budget?
Actually, no. No.
Because that's all you're really doing,
Yeah,
is
that's all I'm
changing
doing,
from line item
but
to
my
line
thought
item.
is while we're actually doing a formal amendment of the budget, it'd be nice
To
to
do it
at
on
this
the
time.
actual budget,
Yeah,
print the
to
budget.
change from line item to line item, or to increase a department budget. All it does is require commissioner approval. But, if you increase a department budget, you're gonna have to decrease somebody else's.
Does that, you can't increase the general,
But-
in general, yeah.
but I think we're talking the same thing in regards to the budget that's being amended, because things were put on capital outlay. It'd be better to go ahead and amend it and move that down to the capital,
Yeah.
Equipment reserve.
yeah, equipment reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's my thought, is I think while we're doing it, let's just do that.
I appreciate
And rather than having you guys come along later and say, okay, we're gonna make an amendment to this department, moving 10,000 out of capital outlay and putting it in the transfer.
Make it easier on us.
So.
All
Okay,
right, thank you, sir.
Also, before I forget, Monday, Freedom's Claim will be here, 8 and 10 o'clock, 2 different sessions.
And I will not,
You
because
won't be here, so-
I don't need it. I mean, I'll need insurance, but I ain't gonna renew with them.
We're not gonna give it to you though.
I wouldn't renew with them anyway, they don't pay a damn thing.
What times did you say again?
8 and 10. 8, I think they're gonna do road and
Road and
bridge.
bridge.
But if there's somebody that has to be seen today.
So I have one that's gonna be gone on,
And we
Monday,
can
so I'll just have her
sign
come in at 10 or,
later.
okay.
I hadn't thought it, but you can request that they amend your current year budget, reduce some of your, like, contractual commodities or capital outlay, and push it down into a transfer.
So that
So if
you,
they wanted more money in their reserve, you could go ahead and,
Well,
that would be
that would be earmarked just for you
Talking
though.
about 18.
for 18
For 18.
budget.
Since you've got plenty in there, you can do that.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be
They're talking
available for
about-
general.
they're talking
Yeah.
about you.
It wouldn't be
though.
available for general, and we need to know pretty much where we're at. Would you agree?
I'll get
I was
a
concerned
budget
just
for
last
it.
year about
Do we know where we're
There's
at
another time,
for
too.
2018 in the general?
Give us that contract, let's get the sign.
Well, I appreciate your patience with us trying.
How much we have left in
Damn sick.
I
budget?
miss breakfast and I don't want to miss
Oh,
dinner.
yeah, we put this below.
Huh?
I think everybody's below budget. I think Cody's jail care is gonna be,
You're the only one that's
Gonna
gonna
get
finish
file
it.
cabinets.
I believe.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Each
them.
month, you can have your file
We need to.
How much are we talking for that?
for your.
Do we know yet?
Well, I don't know how much we still have left in our budget, but that's something we could do.
A new pickup.
No, we can't do that.
Oh, we can go where we want to go.
Easiest out of the hospital, right?
A bell bed would be nice on it.
Still not-
Yeah.
And it's like, and everyone looks at me like I'm crazy.
We think we,
Real estate.
Commissioners need a booze cruise ride around.
well, that's one of the things. I was just thinking more of a filing cabinet we can keep all our
That's
stuff
what he
in.
brought that up. I think we can put one over there in the corner. That way you guys could each have a drawer and it could be lockable.
But if we just had everything that each month in there, and we could go back and look at it.
Well, I try to separate mine out by the,
Mine don't look like that good.
not to say I'm.
Gotta get organized, Roger.
Anyway,
Just shove it in there.
Then about every
By the end of the
6
year, it's
about
kind of
every
hard to find
6
anything.
months, I'd find that little can.
Dolores needs to see you separately from the auditors.
We run into problems. My thought is probably pull back on Road and Bridge.
Can't we start signing?
Public starts hollering.
Well, yeah, I
Because
mean,
they put it out there.
sign them.
Do we have to vote them? We've already done it.
No, we've already approved it.
You've already,
Put it up to a vote to increase taxes.
no,
No, not in an official meeting, did you?
no,
You
you'll have
approved
to
them in the-
approve them
Thank you,
and
John.
sign them.
Well, we approved them in the special meeting, now
Oh,
we have
that's
to
right.
adopt them,
Adopt.
or by resolution, the wage agreements.
yes, you need to make a motion to approve the
Yes.
wage agreements.
You just approved them, you haven't made a motion. Is that right?
It was a
I'm sorry,
negotiation.
I'd
I
like
mean,
to do an executive
They were
session for
negotiated
5
with the
minutes.
understanding that that's
it.
what's gonna happen, but nothing's
Okay.
final until they
They
get to this
actually,
point.
okay.
Have a second for that?
Second, yes.
What, and what's your reasoning? Employee negotiations?
Non-elected.
Non-elected personnel. We're gonna
No,
do five,
employer-employee negotiations.
I think he's got something different.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
talking
stay
about.
out.
Go ahead and make your
Hey.
motion so you can start signing while you're
watch
talking
you
to me,
run.
'cause
well,
I
actually,
don't have a
Roger's gonna,
lot.
I think that's what he wants to talk about on something.
he's gonna, he called for an executive session for 5 minutes, so give us 5 minutes.
Okay.